Alright, starting the stream. Alright, and we are live. Sweet. I'm just gonna turn my my mic off for 1 second just to make sure everything is working. Okay. Alright, everything seems to be working. Let's get back to it. Hello everybody and welcome to Delta Charlie Sierra. This is my first stream ever. I'm gonna be taking you guys through a quick flight, and that flight is going to be from KHFD, which is Hartford Brainerd, up to Worcester, Mass, because the WPI engineers won today, 41-7. It's a good victory. So they're now 5-2 on the season. Good for them. But anyway, it is just a nice flight all the way up. So yeah, now we're just gonna go through the checklist and get it started. Alright, before engine start, we don't have seat belts, but they would be fastened. Brakes are working. Fuel selector is on both. Fuel shutoff valve is in. Circuit breakers, test these. Oh, we're gonna have to turn our battery on. Avionics is off. Okay, wait, circuit breakers off. Beacon light on. What we got after this? Beacon light, avionics off, master switch, battery, and alternator is on. Now we can do our little test. Yep, it's working. Okay, throttle, we're going to put a 1/4 inch in. Mixture is cut off. And let's turn our auxiliary pump on. There. Okay. And then we're going to put mixture all the way in. In real life, we'd yell, clear prop. But don't need to do that. Not many people, or any people. Okay, so that's in. Rich. Okay, now we're gonna start our. Whoa! Ah, zoomed in. Too much. Okay, wait. Why is that battery not in? Don't zoom in. Alright, so we're just gonna turn, I guess our parking brake was not set. That's an issue. Alright, can throttle up to 1,000, and we'll put it back down. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and lean out our mixture a little bit. Okay. Make sure y'all can still hear me. And okay, we gotta make sure flaps are up. Good. Okay, so avionics also have to go on, and they are on. Just make sure all this is correct. Yes, we do want to activate that. We've got our flight plan activated. Perfect. Alright, so our GPS is in. I pre-programmed that. So, we're going to be taxiing out to runway 20, I believe. Yeah, runway 20. It's over here this way. And then we're going to go ahead and get ready. So, we're going to get rid of our parking brake. We'll throw on our taxi light. Landing lights have to be on. Actually, no, they're not yet. And we'll throw on our nav light. We can turn off the fuel pump. I'm gonna lean it back in a little bit. Okay. Flight instruments are, let's put our yoke back in. Alright, flight instruments are free and correct. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead now and slowly make our way over. You know, transitioning, from X-Plane from FSX was a big transition. I mean, the graphics in X-Plane 11 are just amazing compared to everything else. I mean, just look at the shadow that just passed. It's really, really nice. Everything's very smooth. I mean, look at the interactive. The cockpit is amazing. Okay, we're gonna get on the line here. Take our taxi nice and slow. Just keep it going. And it just got really dark. That's interesting. We have fuel. So this flight, in my experience, takes about 40 to 45 minutes, which is a little bit less than it takes to drive it. And that's just because, you know, we have to get up in the air and whatnot. This is very loud. Turn down the settings a little bit here. You guys can still hear everything. And we've got the runway off to our right. Dun dun dun. That was a bad turn. That was an awful turn. Okay. And there it is, runway 20, coming up right there. There's taxiway H. I should have this. I have my my diagrams right in front of me. For Brainerd. And we're gonna get up here. Kind of get onto the whole. Ooh, I have not gotten used to those X-Plane brakes yet. That is interesting, to say the least. Let's. Okay, I'm gonna cut down on the mixture a little bit. And the brakes are refusing to work. What is going on? Oh, shoot. That's bad. That has not happened. What in the crap just happened? That is one of the strangest things. What the heck? Okay, there we go. That is working again. That was one of the weirder things that's ever happened. Okay. And my throttle is being strange. Wonderful. Okay, now on to the. It's been a while since I flew. This is one of my first flights ever in X-Plane too. So before takeoff checklist, let's set our parking brake. Perfect. Flight controls are correct. Flight instruments are set. Fuel selector should be on both. Yes, it is. Elevator and rudder trim we're not doing anything at. Mixture is rich. Autopilot is disconnected, and I don't think it's even on. Throttle, we can... Are we going to do a run-up? We're not going to do a run-up today. Ammeters checked. Engine instruments are good. Suction is good. We have to check our magnetos. Look for a 50 drop. Where's my drop? Okay. I don't know if they model magnetos. And then we're good. Radios are set, and then we'll release our parking brake. Doors and windows are closed and latched. Can we open and explain? I don't know. I would like to zoom out of this view. That's really tight. Look at these ground textures, man. These are amazing. Flaps are as required. We're not gonna actually. Yeah, we'll go flaps 10. We'll go flaps 10. And then mixture is rich. So let's go ahead and line up. I'm gonna turn off our taxi light. I'm gonna turn on our strobe light. Turn on our landing light. And we can go ahead and get on over. And I need to put our parking brake away. And we'll go ahead and get over there. Oh, do we not have any, oh, okay, I was like, wait, do we not have suction? No, we're good. We are good. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and line up on the runway. Da 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 da. And we'll cut the throttle. Okay. Ooh, those brakes. Just lightly tapping the brakes, and they're like killing me. Alright, I'm just gonna set the parking brake. And then, you know, as we know, this is a live stream that is very non-professional at all. Come on, parking brake. Okay, so just need to send out the link to this live stream right now. Oh, this is funny. This is great. Okay, let's get the live stream. 2 people watching. I don't know who's watching, but whoever you are, thank you. Do we have a live chat? Do we have anything in the live chat? We have nothing in the live chat. Okay. Just gonna copy this link and going to send it out. This is very unprofessional, and we would never, ever, ever do this in an actual plane. Actual flight, sorry. Just getting interesting. Paste. Just trying to send it out. One more person. Okay. Perfect. So, and who just Snapchatted me? Is that Jack? Jack said, "Where's the stream?" Sorry, Jack. I got it right here. Okay. Now, before takeoff, checklist. Parking brake. Oh, we already did that. Takeoff. Lights are on, except for taxi. We don't need that. We're not going to do a transponder today. And we'll go full power, and we will rotate at 70 or at 65 knots, and then climb out around 74. Okay, let's get it started. Da 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 da. The first ever Delta Charlie Sierra live stream flight thing, and what and this kept doing this. I don't think my my rudder pedals are calibrated correctly because it keeps wanting to veer right on me. What? Okay, that's an issue. Stop veering right. Like, really stop veering right. And now stop veering left. There we go. These noises are quite interesting. They're coming out here. Alright, coming up on 60 knots, and we will slowly pull back. And the Cessna just wants to get off the ground. And so we are off the ground. This thing is loud. Very, very loud. Dropping frames like crazy. Oh god. I'm gonna go ahead and climb out at the speed. We'll put flaps up. And we're climbing out way, way too fast. Gotta enjoy some of that wonderful New England scenery that we have. Okay, so we're gonna make a nice left turn, left-hand turn. Really think that these rudder pedals are having an issue. I'm gonna try not to go over too much. Really climbing pretty rapidly. So I'm not gonna hand fly this one too much. It's like a straight hop. Once you get in the right direction. I think we're going the wrong way completely. This is perfect. And we're slipping too. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da-ta-ta-da. Okie doke. Thank you to whoever's watching the stream right now. I'm gonna get us straightened out. We're gonna roll out right around here. You know, they modeled Hartford really well. Wherever the rest of Hartford is. See, there's the river. Hartford should be on... Oh, there's Hartford. Way back there. They modeled a lot of those buildings, you know. I was saying yesterday that, like, there was, they modeled, like, some of those really big office buildings, and we are... What the heck is going on? This is exactly how JFK Jr. died. He just got really disoriented. So, let's see. Are we on the right track? Not quite there yet. Well, we'll get there. I'm just gonna go ahead and engage the autopilot. Let's see. I've never used the autopilot in this before, but I assume it is very similar. Let's see. Yeah, it's very similar. I do need to set a height though. So, can I zoom in on this? No. Then we'll have to zoom manually. Oh, that's pretty cool. We haven't. Why don't we hold 1,000? You know, why not? We'll hold 1,000 feet. That way we get to see a lot of the ground. It's a good time. Very, very noisy plane. This Cessna. We'll go back to, where's my normal view? There we go. Yeah, it's gonna keep us at about 1,000. And we'll follow our GPS heading. 7 minutes it's looking like to get there, as our ground speed is slowly increasing. Did I put our flaps up? Yes, I did. Okay. Where is my after takeoff checklist? I guess I don't have one. Perfect. Oh, good. Our stream is back together again. Nice and good. Good. Okay. Is this like in the way? Okay, no. 18-minute stream, wow. Going on a while. Are we dropping as many frames? No. Perfect. So I think that was just the Ah. No. That was just the being on the ground. Okay. Are we getting back on course? Are we off course? What's going on here? 46 miles to get there. Let's zoom out a little bit. 50. There it is. ORH right there. I'll get back into our 35-mile GPS. Or with a 20-mile GPS. We're not going to do any ATC today. That's a bit of a hassle. Our engine looks a little bit overworked. That's okay. Fuel consumption don't really matter. Landing lights have to stay on, so everything is good. We don't need any fuel. Everything's looking good here. Let's take you guys outside, show you what our exterior view looks like. Do we have a still spot on? But look at how perfectly modeled. I mean, this Connecticut countryside looks very, very nice. It's gonna spot us, and we are lagging so badly. I had still spot, not follow set, but you know, whatever works, I guess. Ooh, it's very noisy in here. Well, probably you guys don't probably hear that because I turned down the a lot of the sound in there, so it wouldn't be so bothersome. Our engine's a little overworked. We're gonna take it back just a tad. Slow us down a little bit there. We are getting much more back on track. Much more back on track. Interesting. While we're up here, if you guys have any questions for the chat, let's go into the chat, see if we have any questions. If anybody wants to say something, go ahead, please. Like, I'll answer your questions. And yeah, I guess. So like I said, this is X-Plane 11, recently acquired X-Plane 11. Yeah, I want to be doing these streams more regularly too. Okay. I have a lot of papers in front of me. We've got our Worcester chart, emergency procedures chart. Got our Brainerd chart and our checklists. And then if I was going to do this a little bit more real life, I'd have my knee board here with our VFR flight plan, but of course we didn't file that since today's flight is so quick, although you would file it anyway. So we're coming into, we're on a heading of 050, something like that. I think it's 050. So we are probably going to come in on runway, so runway 15. Runway 15 is 5,000 feet long. And what are other options? We have 33. Outside of that, we're going to be on. I'm actually going to see if I can adjust our vertical speed here. I do want to climb up a little bit, because 1,000 feet is going to be a little low. Is it going to let me do that? Probably not. Ooh, is it like a climb? It won't let me climb. I don't like that. Oh, vertical speed. There we go. Let's get up. Oh, that's 2,000 feet per minute, right? So we want to get down to a... Yeah, yep. Oh, jeez. We're about to get killed with speed. What are we doing? Zoom out. There we go. We're going to get back down. Now we're back to our normal normal area. Alright, we're going to get it back up to about 700 feet per minute, climb up a little bit higher just because of the way the altitude is. Worcester is about 1,000 feet higher, and I've found that out the hard way by crashing into it a couple times in FSX. So, yeah, we'll probably get down to 15, then cross into taxiway F or D, and then if we're on D, then we'll take B down, but if we're on F, we'll also take B down, and we'll head over to GA parking. Or we can take D to B to the terminal. That's very confusing. Yeah. Maybe we will talk to ATC on the way in. I don't know. Don't have the SciTech. I can't reach it. Okay. Don't have my SciTech panels hooked up like I did for FSX. So you know my switch panel here. But that's okay because the switch is really in here and X-Plane are really easy to reach. Then what else do we have here? We have a radio panel here. These are great. And I was gonna do like a primary cockpit, but it's a lot of work, and that'll be for later. All right, 1500. 1500's good. All right, we'll go ahead and hold our altitude here. I like this height. Come back down. All right. Thank you to the 2 people who are watching right now. This is great. It's a fun time. 2115 over to Worcester right now. Very much back on track. Ground speed of about 120 nautical miles per hour. Oh, that's dropping. Interesting. And as you can see, we are shifting. Why are we shifting? Oh, we're just hitting some light turbulence up here, I think. No, we're not. Never mind, that's a lie. It's the GPS and the autopilot trying to get us to where we need to go. 19 minutes into Worcester, towards Worcester. And let's go ahead and... Couldn't find you. Sorry, Matt. There. I'm gonna post the link now. Okay. And we will attach the following link. Yeah, that's the right one. Check it out. Oh, we didn't attach it. Oops. Attached to snap. Okay, there we go. And we're sending that out right now. Probably should have sent it to more people. Okay, 18 minutes. Check out the stream. You know, it's a lot more fun to fly when you know there's people to fly near or talk to or fly with. Just remember, like, all of this is going to be uploaded anyway. So, interesting. Good idea. Oh man, what is the autopilot doing? Why are we climbing? Where are we climbing? Are we not climbing? 3 people watching. Let's go. And just look at how nice the countryside looks out here. That is, I believe, the Connecticut River. Off to our left, right there, underneath the wing. The wings are modeled so nicely. If I could ever see it. Wing spar. And then out the right window, we have more Connecticut crossing into Massachusetts, but still in Connecticut. And then, of course, the lovely interior of the Cessna 182. That's just modeled quite well. Yeah, Laminar Research did a great job with X-Plane 11. I mean, they really just took in everybody's feedback, and then there was the beta that came out, and they said, hey, if you buy it now, we'll give you free updates for life. And people went for it, so really helped out. Oh, yes, people are watching! Shout out, Jay. Thank you for watching. Thank you. This is a lot of fun. This is a good time. Also excited for you to come to Connecticut next week. This week. It's Saturday, so yeah. RPMs are high still. Not a good thing. Let's see if there's anything in. Okay. You look like the person propelling while sailing. Of course, it's the same person as in Course of History too. It's a great time. Hey, Matt. I did make it. This is a good time. This is very fun. Thanks. Are we live? Oh, our stream's healthy again. There we go. And bad video output again. Darn. "17 minutes. Did our ground speed go down? No, we're at 132. Still 37 miles to go. That's so long. Why is it so long? It's right there. Zoom in. Where's our plane at? 5 miles. 3 miles. Oh, we only got 1 mile. In FSX, you could like zoom into like 500 meters, and your plane would be so far off course. That was always really interesting. Let me know what other flights you guys want me to do. Longer, shorter, more involved, less involved, hand flying, not hand flying. That's always a good time. "33 minutes live stream. Wow. 16:59 to go. I tell you the exact minute. Wonderful. And go back out. Got our lights on. You can definitely see us over the quaint New England countryside. Little pilot dude in there too. Wonder how far he's gonna go away. Yeah, I had it set to be like a still follow, but it won't do it, which kind of annoys me. Oh, maybe is it following us? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. Oh, we can't really keep up with it. That's okay. Let's zoom in. Let's see our little pilot dude. Let's see if I shake my pedals, does his head move? Not really. FSX it used to happen. But look how nice, like, the outside of the plane is modeled. Like, look at that. We got our wheel covers and everything. Probably making a lot of people dizzy right now. The very fast changing scenery. Alright, let's get back into the cockpit. Ow, that was loud. Haha. What lake is this? Or body of water? What do we got? Nothing. Oh, we're passing by Bradley, which is interesting. Where's Bradley at? Bradley Airport. Somewhere behind us. Ah, well. But yeah, they did a really good job, you know, messing with the graphics and fixing them all up. I mean, just a great job. It looks like actual forest up here. So it's great that the sim is actual forest. And then a little suburbia off to the side here. Dropping a lot of frames. I have to fix that next time we go through this. 15 minutes. You gotta get up over these, not really, we don't have to get over the mountains. 50 miles. We're within 35 miles. It should be right about here. What would always be really interesting is back in FSX, you'd like set your long haul flight, then make it really long or something, like from like Detroit to like Dubai, and then set like unlimited fuel and just like let it run overnight. You'd wake up and you'd like be there just in time to land. Quite low to the ground here. Don't really like that. We're gonna climb up a little bit. Use our old friend GPS, or not GPS, autopilot. Stabilize the climb. I think for next time we're gonna set real world weather, same time or like a different time. So real world time, as it's very dark out right now. Definitely not light. And it's definitely not this this nice outside. We'll go ahead and hold about 1750. Yeah, it's definitely not this nice out. It's much cloudier, much cloudier. Ah, this thing's like pointing us completely downward. There we go. I wonder what lake this is. Nice little lake here. Ta-da. If anybody knows what lake, comment. It's something in Massachusetts. Who knows? Who cares, really? That's Tyler. What do you have to say? Tyler is somewhere. Snapping on the job. Definitely something that we should not be doing. 15:07 to go. This thing's got seconds too now. Just gonna get our approach in right on the dime. Okay, so approach will be elevation is 1,000 or will be 1,000 feet AGL. Or no, not AGL. We're gonna be going in 1,000 feet. To runway 15. I'm gonna do a visual approach. It's nice outside in the sim. Yeah, so we'll turn. What way is that? That's 29 and that's 11. So theoretically, we could do a quick turn to 11, or we could go into 15. 11 just happens to be wider by about 50 feet, so not that much, and about 2,000 feet longer. But of course, that doesn't really matter in a Cessna. So we'll make the decision then for 11 or 15. It'll depend. My guess is it'll be 15 because we don't want to, you know, just really too fast turn into 11. That would be a bit of an issue. By the way, it's all on this chart here. Rob, what do you have to say? My date is a dime. Okay. Still on the live stream. True. $14.05. Wow, this feels like forever. Just imagine being a pilot for your career. Definitely not something I wanted to do. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, it'd be a lot of fun. I mean, it'd be more fun if I had like a co-pilot, but it is what it is. Nothing too challenging in on this approach, although I'll probably find a way to mess it up really badly. That's just something I would do. Anything in the distance? Do we have like laser vision? Oh, whoa, God, too close, too close. Do we have laser vision? Like, I want to see if we have laser vision. Okay. Let's zoom. Look at those individual trees. Look how nice they're modeled, and they're not... Yeah, they're 2D trees. Any houses over here? What part of Massachusetts are we by? We have to be in Mass by now. My guess is, if we find the state lines... Oh, it's zooming in. Zoom out. If we find the state lines... It's not going to give us the state lines. If we were to find the state lines... we'd be crossing... east of Chicopee by a little bit. A little airport thingy down there. I mean, it's not our destination though. So, guess where we're not going? Uh, 13 minutes out. Do we have a before landing checklist? That's communication loss. We don't want that. We're not gonna get in there yet, but yeah, we're gonna have to slow down, but not for a while. We still got 29 miles. We're about 10-ish, 8-ish miles out. We'll start the approach. Yeah, nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. Let's see if we can find the craziest thing that could happen in our emergency procedures. Engine failure after takeoff. That's pretty scary. If engine fails to restart, that's pretty scary. Landing without power. Alternator failure. Engine fire during. Okay, I think that'd be the scariest one. One of these two: engine fire in flight, or electrical fire in flight. I mean, because you're just stuck up there. It's not like you can go anywhere, unless you were really lucky and had this little airport thingy right here off to the side of you. You know, a little savior of an airport, whatever it's called. What are these called? What are you called, small airport? MA11 maybe? Or KCEF, one of the two. Whatever you are. But yeah, I'd say engine fire in flight or electrical fire in flight. Definitely two scariest ones. This GPS looks really nice on the side. We didn't have anything like that in FSX. There's two different GPSs. It programmed the flight plan into the wrong one. So I'm a genius. Yeah, trying to figure out was pretty difficult. And then I was like, oh, wow, I'm overthinking it. Any cool buttons over here? Got pitot heat, taxi lights, beacon lights, fuel pump. I don't know, what do you do? Oh, I can probably test those. Auto trim right there. Fuel selector. Got my rudder pedals. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Are we swinging anywhere? How bad does that affect us? Oh, wow, pretty bad. Just destroying the rudder. There was I believe it was an American Airlines flight, and it was right over the Queens. And they followed in like the wake of a 747, and the first officer, he was the one taking off, and his he used his rudder like way too much, like completely overdid it, and his rudder tore off and they crashed. That was a really really bad crash. What was the name of that? Airplane crash in Queens. That was American Airlines Flight 587 from JFK to Santo Domingo. And it was, yeah, it was just a couple months after 9/11. That's so, of course, like, you know, everybody thought it was like a bomb or something. But yeah, he overdid his rudder, and the whole thing tore off, and they had to get it out from the Hudson River. Trying to remember what river we got up there. Here's Brainerd. Okay. Still got 11:51, 26 miles to go. Just mere, like, this distance is taking forever. This is taking longer than it would to drive it. It probably will take longer. So, any questions that you guys have for from me about the channel, about what we're gonna do, how it's gonna run. Just love the way that they modeled this plane. Just looks so nice. Look, there's our little flying dude. Oh no. Wait, try to keep up with him. Oh, we're not gonna be able to. Ah, we tried. They modeled this plane so nicely though. Is that a road? Wow, that's a really steep road. Just leads into nowhere. Huh. Back inside we go. The prop is huge. Same speed. Still a while to go. Still keep fluctuating. Wow. Another thing that's going on is I'm working on a book of airline flights of the kind of main 4 big airlines that we have in the U.S. So Southwest, American, Delta, and United. Maybe JetBlue. I don't know. That'd be 5, but you know, those were the original 4. Not the original 4, but the big 4. And so it's got, you know, their routes, their actual routes taken off of FlightAware, and so yeah, it's gonna have so it's got your route, like with your waypoints and everything, call signs, this, that, the other thing, departure gates, then your arrival, estimated time, you know. So everything you really need to file a nice little flight plan. Then make it your own. So we'll probably fly a couple of those too, and then it's broken up into sections. It's, you know, less than 3 hours. It's then 3 to 10, over 10. Although I don't think any of those operate anything over 10 unless they're going to Asia or the Middle East, but I don't think they do. And there's a couple little bonus things that are going to be going in there too. So I'll fly a couple of those routes as we go along. Then that'll be released as the first edition book, and then, you know, as we keep add more to it. Still dropping a lot of frames. Wow. Don't like that. Nine minutes to go. It's still 21 miles away. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a nice view. Let's get an external view. I want a still spot, so shift 2 should do a job. Or shift 1. Oh, there we go. That's better. Can really look at the plane now. There's a little plane guy. Hi, little plane guy. Does your head move? No, your head doesn't move at all. Look at how, like, they got the detail on this so good. Done so well. But why do we have one light here? Is that our beacon light? Maybe. No. I don't know my lights well. On any plane. But I know the difference between like an Airbus and a Boeing typically is Boeing is 1 flash per second and of like your strobe light, and Airbus has 2. Something like that. Oh, interesting. YouTube has some interesting stream settings. That's for sure. So we still have about 8 minutes till we're going to be starting our landing in. And we could start the descent. Let's see. No, wait a minute. And then as we get closer, because we're still pretty far out. Don't want to descend too early. Start our approach soon. So I think it was, that maybe freshman year of high school. Got really bored in science and made an entire Atlantic coastal hop, I think I called it, something weird like that, and kind of planned out and mapped out routes all the way up and to like Maine, and then back down to Florida. So we should probably be, I don't know, we'll probably do that. That'll definitely be included in that book of flights, just for fun. And yeah, that's definitely a fun one because they're all pretty quick, usually less than an hour. Trying to keep this stream at less than an hour, I don't think it's gonna happen. And also because we had a couple minutes of setup, and look, we just crossed the hour mark. Those of you who have stuck with this long, thanks. But yeah, there was a couple different stream guys that, or girls, but some of the ones that I've seen with flights have been guys, and this one guy just kept falling asleep during like these really long haul flights across the Pacific and stuff. He would just kind of like lay back in his chair and just be out completely. That was really funny. It's like, okay, I guess if you get that bored, you know, just kind of pass out. Alright, start planning the approach. 7 minutes, 35 seconds. We won't quite disconnect from the autopilot yet, because then we'll kind of hand fly a little bit off to the left here. Can you see anything up there? Can you see any of Worcester yet? Nope. Definitely not. But, yeah, well, fly off to the left, do a little bit of a base leg onto, probably for 15. Maybe for 11, whichever one comes faster at that point. Alright, 131 knots, 15.9. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop us down a little bit. And we'll come down a little bit, nice and slow. 200 feet a minute should be good. And we'll just kind of drop down just a tad. Just a tad. Keep an eye on the speed over here, because remember, to get flaps we're going to have to slow down. Way in here, we'll do our approach probably at 80 and then come down and land nice and slow over here. We'll go ahead and put ourselves around 1500. That'll be 500 above ground. For where I should have worn my big aviation acronym shirt for this stream. It would have made way more sense. Why are we not descending? Oh, we are descending, just very slowly. Very, very slowly. Down a little faster. Not in a rush, just a little bit faster. Still 15 miles out. In about 10 miles we'll come off. Track is 62, so we'll come off about 57, 58. Give us a nice base leg for runway 15. When I started the sim up earlier, there was actually like a huge flock of geese that were just like off to the side right here. So I keep thinking I'm hearing geese, but I'm not. But Yeah. I was like, so I guess X-Plane models birds. Like, that's new. What the heck? We're supposed to be descending, dude. Oh, that's strange. Why don't we descend nicely? Like that? That'd be a good time. Guess he doesn't want to. Okay. We'll just pull off the vertical. We'll just descend it ourselves. Nice and slow. Feet back on the pedals. I don't want to climb. Want to descend. Keep this nav on though. 13 miles. Nice slow descent. Worcester, where are you? Alright, we'll go ahead and throw on the altitude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! What the heck is going on? I'm gonna let the yoke go, and it, like, wants to go up. No. Bad yoke. Settle. That's probably, is the trim? Is it? Yeah, it's the trim wheel. Can't quite control itself. Now we're diving. At 2,000 feet, apparently. Either that, or we got really bad wind, which I doubt. Significantly doubt that. Stop climbing. Bad. Stop it. Alright. I guess we're just hand flying the rest of this. Hey, where's the altitude? Altitude's coming off. We're hand flying this. Keep the nav up though. Okay. It's just gonna nosedive. Wow. That's... Trim is just really messed up right now. Let's see. Which way are we trimming? We're trimming... Shouldn't even be trimming. Oh no, wrong way. Oh, God. Ah! This thing's gonna kill me. Autopilot off. Bad. Nav hold off, too. Guess we're hand flying. Got it steady, wow. Pedals don't look. Okay. Got a little bit of a lean going. Track 62, but we need to be on 57. Let's give the autopilot another shot. So now we wanted to follow a heading. So we, oh God. Can't follow a heading either. No, 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 too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. Wow. So, X-Plane's autopilot has real issues. I mean, now I'm just nosediving into the ground. I don't even know what that's about. Still 8 miles out. Okay. Let's get back down to a little closer to 60, please. I don't know why the autopilot's not working well at all. Something I find very, very strange. over there. Alright. Stop climbing. This thing needs to be seriously recalibrated. Also, Laminar, please fix your autopilot. It's awful. Five miles. Can we see it now? Maybe. Oh, kind of. Okay. Oh, look, there's a yoke again. It's weird to have, like, the yoke and then to not have it. Oh, there. Now it's gone. How strange. No, don't climb. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna see it 5 miles. 2:17 to go. Alright, we're gonna start our descent in. Be nice if one could see the airport. Oh, there it is. Right over there. We might actually make runway 11 if we slow down and descend. Yeah, I'm gonna try for that. We're gonna take the throttle back a little bit. By take the throttle back, and we're gonna throttle down to 50%. And we're gonna kind of descend there a little bit. Take a little bit of a sharper angle outwards. Uh, 2 minutes. Really gonna have to slow down. And get down in elevation. We really can't start our flaps. You can see the flashing of the lights. Remember I said Worcester was notorious for having that bad runway? There it is. Bad approach. There we go, it's slowing down now. I'm gonna accelerate a little bit again. Descend again. Still got about 500 feet, 600 feet to go. We'll position this accordingly. So we're going in on runway 11 actually. So we'll take taxiway D. Or that looks like it's closed. No, D's not closed. B is good though. Clock says 1:51 to go. Feels like it's been an hour 51. Alright, so the field's right there. Continue at this speed. Normally you would throw in flaps 1, but we're going to do a speedy approach in. Make it a little bit more fun. Oh, we got a power line. That's helpful. Yep, that's definitely a power line. Okay, coming back up. See, I told you, Worcester just wants to really, really get on my nerves. But I don't think it's going to hit us. I think we're too tall for it. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. It's going to be close, but we're fine. Yeah, it's going to be close. I mean, helps us slow down. That's probably why they put it there. Like, slow down, people. We're gonna be fine. Where is that power line? Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Heading right for it. Alright, there's flaps 1. That's gonna slow us down a lot. Yeah, we can start descending down now. Alright, we are on base. This thing is finally ending. Roll out a little bit. And then we'll roll back towards the runway in a second. Burn off a little bit of speed. And then make our turn back in. Tight window, tight turn. Not the greatest idea, but it works. We'll go flaps 20. And those will be our final landing flaps. Alright, we're gonna stop our balloon from happening. Slipping a little bit. And we'll a lot of extra lift. Need to really kind of get down now. We're barely gonna make this, but it'll be okay. Just having it. Okay, I gotta slow down a little bit. Alright, we have the runway made at this point, so if we were to lose power, we would still make it to the runway. Is that a little road? Does there a little road lead into the runway? That's adorable. I gotta slow it down now. Alright, we're gonna have to go flaps 30. Don't balloon, don't balloon, don't balloon. Perfect. Constant descent. There you go. A little bit off to the right. Not too bad. I'll put this just a tad over. 25% thrust. $60 knots. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. A little little bit of thrust, because pitch is speed and thrust is altitude at this point. Just a little bit. Make sure we don't drift too much over the piano keys, and that little big brown mark, black mark thing there is where everybody else has landed. And look, there it is, runway 11. We've got it made, and we're ballooning like crazy. Over the piano keys, got a nice crosswind here. You can really feel it as we're getting down. Flaps, flaps. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Want to hear that stall horn. And we are on the ground. Wow, that one was rough. Alright, we'll put our flaps up for a faster taxi. We can accelerate a little bit too. Alright, on the ground once again. For the first time in a long time. Whoa, Matt, you said, oh, I watched your old vlogs, they're wild. They are wild. Daily vlogging was the best. It was a good time. Yeah, that's Failing While Sailing. Go follow that channel too. Alright, about 40,000. Flaps are up. Let's see what we look like here. Still got a lot of speed. Make sure we don't accidentally take off again. Ah! Yeah, right. As I just said that, and then we almost accidentally take off. There we go. There, look, there's our taxi off, and that is taxiway D. Taxiway D. As in Delta. Taxiway Delta. Probably should have said that. Alright. And I know we cleaned up early, so we'd have to have a faster taxi. Usually we do that after. Look, see, this runway is so weird. It goes up and down. Alright. Let's slow it down here. Alright, we're gonna cross over. And then I'm gonna flip off our landing lights. And then flip on our taxi lights. Oops, we never did our before landing checklist. That's okay. Didn't really matter. Should have stopped there. Didn't really matter. So after landing, lights, everything except beacon needs to come off. Yeah, I'm gonna leave taxi on. Landing lights off. Still going really fast. Strobe lights can come off. Nav lights can come off. Transponder mixture, we can lean that out a little bit. We're on the ground, save some fuel, save some trees. That made 0 sense, but that's okay. Alright, where's the rest of our airport? Okay, so we're on taxiway D. There's the other runway. I look both ways. I turned off traffic, so there shouldn't be anything. We're gonna go ahead and cross it. Oh! What was that? There's F and the terminal. We'll go off over to F. Foxtrot. GA parking should be somewhere over here. There's GA parking way in the edge because we don't matter. And a little FedEx truck. The rest of GA. So GA parking should be. Actually, I'm gonna go down this way. Believe it's down this way. Ground texture is not looking too good. There's the fuel. We'll go get some fuel. Our fuel tank, our fuel quantity is down to about. It shouldn't be down that far, but it's down a little bit. Is that a Piaggio Avanti? Is that a line of Piaggio Avantis? Look at the little pusher jets. Wow. Okay, explain. I like that. You know what? I like that. That's pretty cool. I got more GA plane. Oh, do they have a hangar? Can I go in the hangar? I don't think I can go in the hangar. Alright, I like one of these spots though. I'm gonna brake and then we're gonna. Oh. Never mind, I'm not gonna brake. Did not like the brakes. Yeah, those are definitely Piaggio Avantis. In X-Plane, the mobile version, you can use those to race. Like racing planes. There's a lot of them. We could park in a line of those, but why not? Something's got a propeller on. Is GA parking over there? And did I just like completely miss it? Where's GA parking? Yeah, GA parking is not here, but that's okay. I'm gonna go over there. I'm just gonna go straight. Or I'm gonna come. Actually, I'm gonna go around in this line of Piaggio. Oh my God, the squeal! Oh, that was awful. Gross. Oh, oh no, big plane, big plane. Behind little Zeta something. That is a Cessna on not skates, floats. It's like, what the heck are those things called? This is like parallel parking a plane. It's extremely difficult. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we made it. Woo! On the ground. Did a not so good parking job on that. It'll have to do. We'll move it a little bit more. Okay. That's good. I like that. Okay. Shutdown checklist. Throttle and idle. Mags, ground throttle, mixture cutoff. Avionics are coming off. Master is off. Lights are all coming off. Which there was only one on. Ignition. Okay, master and alternator is off. Why is this thing still? Okay, that's our prop. Okay, we're okay. And keys off. Parking brake set. How do I open? Can I open windows in these? Be really cool. I don't think I can. And that'll do it. Oh, wait, fuel's got to be left in the right tank. Okay. Everything's set. All right. Thank you all for tuning in for this live stream. See you guys next week with another one. Let me know what you guys like. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you.